Second year of school, don't know what I wanna do. Still looking for clues like blues, chillin', coolin'. Don't know my major, don't favor writing no papers. I'd rather roll up a paper and smoke it till.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Wake Radio Studios. Thank you for tuning in to the DeaConnection this week. I am your host, Bradley Singleton, and today on the show we have a very special guest all the way from Buffalo, New York, but reigning right here on Wake Forest University's campus. He goes by the name of Dean Chatham, but you might know him simply as Jameerdon Dean. Today on the show we're going to talk to him about his newfound passion for music and see what he thinks where his music career can possibly go. Tune in.
Harsh reality causes pain like cavity. Maybe you can cope, just do a little more dope. Your Highness, I mean,
So I'm here with Mr. Dean Chatham. Dean, thank you for being on the show with us today.
Thank you, thank you.
So where are you from originally?
I'm from Buffalo, New York, but half my family is from Toronto, Canada, so I'm pretty much, between those two cities.
That's a long way away. What brought you down here to Wake Forest University?
Actually, one thing was the weather. As you know, Toronto's pretty freezing, so I just wanted to get away for a second, so that was definitely one of the biggest factors. But then I knew that Wake was a small school, so I could really be in an intimate, interactive environment, with everyone, so I didn't want to be overwhelmed by too many people. I wanted to be able to find my niche and, be personal with people.
That's cool. So, small environment, how has that, worked to your advantage or disadvantage? How have you acclimated to it?
Yeah, it's definitely, it could be a disadvantage at times, because everyone knows each other and, stuff can get bad, rumors and, little petty things.
Yeah.
But as a whole, it's definitely more positive because I know everyone personally, so, I can connect with people and, we can just network more easily, and, that can get us to success faster.
That's true. Speaking of success and networking, your music career, let's jump right into that. So, where did this passion for music come from? Because, we all know you as, physics major, JD, wants to be hopefully a musical engineer. But it seems like to your friends, they happen so abruptly. So when did your passion for music really begin? Was it before you got to college, or explain that?
I really became a super hip-hop / rap fan in 7th grade. And all throughout high school, I've just been, loving it, just doing my own research, going as many concerts as I could. I was just really a super fan at first. And then I realized and the game kind of started to change in terms of rap. I saw it going from more lyrics to more mainstream, vibey type sounds. And I kind of had a problem with that because I was really raised on lyrics and, conceptual rap. So I just felt, by me rapping, I could, come somewhat affect that and bring it back to where I think it belongs, which is lyrics and good concepts and good messages.
Okay, and we're going to come back to the lyric part later, but how did you get started in college? Because you say you were a fan of it, but now you're actually in the game.
Right.
And I spoke to you earlier, and you said that it happened in college at a Hope House cipher or something like that. So
yeah.
Talk a little bit about that process.
Yeah, so I started ciphers pretty much in high school, which is just like, a group of people getting together and freestyling. It's just real fun, You don't have to be a rapper to do it. Anyone can join in a cipher, but here I got into a cipher one day at a random party. It was a producer at the table that I was ciphering with and he saw me freestyle. He liked what I said, so he told me to write a track. And so that's how Do the Right Thing came about. That producer was Miles Jordan, by the way. He produced my first 2 tracks. And he's a student here at Wake Forest also.
His name is High Mileage, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, and so now we'll talk about the lyrics. I've listened to, Do the Right Thing, Year 2, and even the Coco remix featuring Mikael Wakefield, who's in your group. So why, like you said, what made you want to be a lyricist? Because like you said, a lot of stuff is mainstream, has a dancing beat. Like, did you get influenced by certain people such as Kendrick Lamar and Nas? So why did you want to be a lyricist versus a rapper that just does a catchy beat and then a hook to it?
So as a kid, I guess, when I was growing up, my parents played a lot of the old school 90s type rap. And all that was really based on was lyrics, rhyme schemes, all the stuff that we're kind of moving away from now. So I looked up to guys like Eminem, Nas, Kendrick is big for me. So guys who really were pretty pressed on lyrics. So those pretty much were my rap idols. So I kind of a little bit molded myself after them, with my own little twist on it. But it's really kind of an old school type thing because that's what, you know, that's where rap kind of was at its best in terms of lyrics.
Alright, sort of having like a meaning to a song, like it represents not your struggle but your lifestyle and how you live it, which is good because it makes you unique in a sense. So okay, so speaking of that, you're a group back home. We're gonna talk about your group with Mikhail Wakefield.
Mikhail Wakefield is actually one of mine. We kind of have a side group. That's called we have a group called Black Sync. Then I have another group which is bigger. It's called Black Soul. Those guys are pretty much, we're all from Buffalo, and we kind of want to get together as a collective and really start a Buffalo music movement. So that's pretty much what that's all about. We all have our own little niches, our own, you know, abilities, and we just combine together to make really good music. To be coming up really soon too.
That's good to hear. You know, this couple guys getting together, and, you know, making something, you know, positive with their time.
Yeah.
So, and then you have an EP dropping soon.
Yes, I do.
So tell us about the EP and what we can expect from that.
Okay, so my EP's name is titled Dean's List. It's kind of loosely based off my college experience here at Wake, but it's pretty much about how I view different college issues, issues pertaining to any like young adult, teenagers type people. I just tell the story about how I observe everything, and it all ties into a pretty positive message at the end of the day. But it's really unique type of way to talk about different issues, and that's probably what you can expect from the album or the EP.
And when can we expect that to drop?
It'll be projecting the late February.
Okay, that's cool. So look forward to that Dean's List coming in mid-February. So go check it out on SoundCloud. Yeah, it's probably gonna drop on SoundCloud. I might have it on Bandcamp for a free download. Okay.
Stay tuned with my Instagram and my Twitter for that.
And give your Instagram and Twitter.
My Twitter is @DeanChatham, and my Instagram is also @DeanChatham. Pretty simple.
Alright, cool. And then also listening party for that coming soon on Wake Forest campus, either at campus grounds, I believe, Shorty's, or even Ziggy's in downtown Winston. So be on the lookout for that. And kind of two last things. One, where do you see your music career going from here? Do you like?
I mean, the sky's the limit for me right now. I don't really feel like I have any cap or, you know, any restraints on me. I feel like I can only go up from where I am now. I'm getting a lot of good reception from people around me, so I'm just trying to take it as far as I can.
That's good. And sort of a last thing to wrap it up. Do you want to give us a quick bar or two to, you know, show your talents and cipher? Not trying to put you on the spot like Sway and Iggy, but you know, just a quick 2 bars. Let me give you a beat.
Go ahead, do what you want.
I'm just playing.
You can beatbox if you want.
I'm just playing. I'm not on Dougie Fresh, but.
Dean Chatham rolled the dice like Monopoly. I don't want an office job, avoiding the monotony. Promise me you'll support the real when the time come. Like a Steven Spiel reel, I'm privately saving Ryan.
That was hot. Dean, thank you for being with us today. It was great interviewing you. Wish you all the best of luck. Remember, Dean's List dropping soon. Follow him on Instagram and Twitter @DeanChatham. I am Bradley Singleton. You can follow me on Instagram at BradleySingleton3. Twitter, official B_RadTV. Thank you for tuning to the DeaConnection today. Tune in next week. We'll have another special guest for you. Who is it? I don't know. But thank you for tuning in.
Wait. Inspired by the fire inside, I need a firing squad. Any battle I squash, cut your pumpkin to pieces and don't release it and be out like bye. You can't see me, I'm high. You can't see me, I'm high. Give me the gravy, I'm the new Slim Shady. All my white friends play me, bunnies hopping and playing. They wanna have my babies, bitch, where's your saneness? Where your brain at, bitch, this is heinous. Covered in green, I'm not Irish. You can see what I'm saying with your iris. I'm running